classic season isn't always a time for the world's best sprinters to thrive, with the punchy parkour tending to favour the all-rounders. For Denmark's Emma Norsgaard, the answer was simple: change herself from a pure sprinter to a rouleur.
My motivation has always been like going for the big wins like Flanders, and yeah, last year, even though I crashed, but last year I really fell in love with Strade Bianche, you know, like really hard races like this, the classic races, but not the flat ones. It doesn't really inspire me, but the hard ones, you know, the tough ones. And I think to be able to win this kind of race, you also need to be a classic kind of rider, obviously, not only a pure sprinter. And this is really what I tried to do the last years, like really tried to develop into this more complete rider, right? Like, and yeah, obviously I still want to work on my sprint, I still want to work on my TT, but I think it's a really nice mix if I can, you know, put all the things together.
It is a victory for the Dane. Emma Norsgaard takes Lesamin.
I really have a mentality as a winner, so it's not something that I think I will ever lose. Like, in every race I do, I want to win, even if it's a mountain stage, and it's so ridiculous. Like, I know there's no chance in the world I'm gonna win, but I still have like the mentality, like I wanna win. So yeah, even sitting at the couch for the Flanders, you know, I get butterflies in my stomach. I'm like, whoa, I need to come back and I need to win. Paris-Roubaix is so special. I feel like everyone is a potential winner. Like, you just need to be lucky in this race, you know, like, just don't crash or puncture, like, then you're a potential winner. And yeah, I don't know, it's not a goal for me because it's really a difficult race to win, but also if you win this race, I think it's like gonna be one of the most craziest things, because really you need to be lucky with this. And yeah, it's a special race. It's like, I love it, but I also really hate it, you know? So, yeah, I don't know.
After the retirement of Annemiek van Vleuten, Team Movistar faced 2024 without the Dutch superstar in their ranks. But the four-time world champion's influence is still keenly felt within the team.
I've only been on Movistar with Annemiek, so it's gonna be weird being here without her. And yeah, we miss her, and you know, it's also kind of a security to have her doing the races. We are not gonna meet an athlete like Annemiek for many years, but for me it's really the mental side that I'm really inspired by her. Like, maybe she's not always the strongest, you know, in the races, but mentally for sure she is. And I think so many races she won on having such a mental advantage on her competition. And for me, this is probably what I learned the most from her, and really trust in myself, believe in myself, and, you know, dig deep, really, every time.
And when her Strade Bianche came to a brutal end, Annemiek was on hand once more to lend words of support.
I break my collarbone. I'm in the car with Annemiek completely in tears and thinking my season is over. You know, all my goals is in the beginning of the season, and it just got taken away from me, you know, in a second. And she really comforted me. She was like, you know, this also happened to me once, and you will come out way stronger. And she really gave me like positive vibes, and she was really like, you are gonna really come back really strong, and don't worry about the classics. There's many more opportunities for you coming. And you know, this I really remember doing my rehab in Denmark. You know, every day waking up, need to do all these exercises and being in so much pain. I really remember the words of her in this car, you know, where I was just completely out of myself, crying and calling my mom, you know, like, oh, my career is over, because, you know, this is what you think in this moment. And yeah, it was just actually really, really nice seeing this side from her.
Emma Norsgaard holds on for the stage victory for Movistar. What a ride by the Dane.
Yeah, I even get emotional just thinking about it. But it's not only the win, you know, it was everything after, you know, like my teammates coming to me straight away, like everyone screaming, the atmosphere was amazing. Like I didn't feel like I won alone, you know, I really felt like my teammates were so happy for me, and I started crying, and then I see the others are also crying, and like this made me cry even more. It was just so special having this moment with the others. The awareness of women cycling on the television, I think this has been the biggest factor of us having success, you know, like that we are being shown on television and all the sponsors can see us, all the media is really publishing a lot of women cycling, and I think the more we can get this, the better, you know. We just need to like broadcast every race almost, you know. I don't remember if it was last year, but there was like this doubt if the women Giro would even be broadcasted, you know. It's like, how is this possible? It's the Giro. Like, it's just, if this is getting better, for sure women cycling are going to grow even more, I'm sure of it. We have minimum salary now, and I mean, we're really moving in the right direction. I think also we cannot rush it more than we already do, because then I think some teams are not gonna be able to follow, they're gonna fold. So I think it's a really nice progress we're doing. We need to be patient because we're really moving forward. So of course there's a lot of things that needs to be better still, obviously, but I think it's a development that just take time, you know, and I think at some point we are gonna reach the level we want. I think still we are moving in the right pace, in the right direction, so just keep going.